I imagine it's operated ever since that hill raised from the beginning of time, because it's just always burbled there. And way back in old deeds, it was named Crystal Springs. A good many people come from Harriman and get drinking water there, fill up jugs, because it is better than tap water.
There's Montvale Springs, Line Springs, Carson Springs, Tate Springs, Whittle Springs, right here in Knoxville. These hotels drew a very fine clientele. They came to get the mineral waters. It was a spa, a resort.
When it's hotter than July in the good old summertime, East Tennesseans have always relied on their water. From the spring house that kept the milk from spoiling to the luxury health spa that attracted the elite from around the world. Regardless, their purpose was the same: to enjoy the cool, clear, always refreshing, sometimes purifying watering places of East Tennessee.
I can remember that the iron water set your teeth on edge and the sulfur water smelled like rotten eggs. These were mineral springs, you see, and during the 80s and 90s, they were very popular.
People came from all over the South to escape the heat, mosquitoes, and malaria. Mineral springs of East Tennessee were an oasis, and Tate Springs here in Grainger County was one of the most famous.
Oh, that Tate Springs Hotel was something else. It was a 4-story hotel that ran around 300 feet across with wide verandas. These porches ran around 3 sides, and they had gingerbread balconies and cupolas.
Guests were wakened to the tune of Hot Tate, Hot Tate. It was the first of 3 doses of the heated mineral water they would receive that day. Any more of the remedy might result in the quick step. But medicinal values weren't the only attraction at the resort.
Many a girl came to one of these watering places hoping that perhaps she would meet some handsome swain who would squire her around the ballroom floor, and maybe a lasting romance would develop. If one can daydream, he can see the resorts as they were, and the couples dancing, the very essence of youth and romance.
This water attracted money, but fashion is fickle. In later years, fire destroyed many elegant watering places. A trace is all that remains. Other watering holes were never so grand, their purpose simple but steady.
None has ever been better than this. Selma claimed we always had running water. She said she and Hal did the running and kept water at the house all the time. Now you can get your water